Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel. I am a certified Epic analyst for Radiant and Cupid, and today I will be taking you through the 3 reasons I believe it's so hard to get an Epic certification. One of those is upfront cost to employers. The second one is steep learning curves of learning the software, and the third one is retention of employees. So let's get into detail about the first reason, which is the upfront cost to employers. So sending someone to Epic headquarters in Verona, Wisconsin costs around $5,000 to $10,000 per employee. On top of that, employers have to pay for the employees' transportation, which is their flight, right? So wherever you're working, you have to fly to Verona. They have to pay for the hotel, and they have to pay for the food that you're going to be eating. So I went to Verona last year, and it was an incredible experience. They had a personal. So Johns Hopkins paid for a personal limousine service to pick me up from the airport and take me to my hotel. And from the hotel, I then had to take an Uber to the headquarters of Epic, and that was also reimbursed. So everything you do when you get certified is reimbursed by the employer, and that can cost also thousands of dollars, right? Like the flight, transportation, and food. The second reason why it's so hard to get in certification is because of the steep learning curve. So there are a bunch of people that are sent to Epic Verona to get certified and don't pass their exams. They fail their exams because of how hard it is to learn this software. And I'm not saying this just to discourage you from getting into Epic, but I want to give you a realistic view of what you'll be experiencing once you become an Epic analyst, or once you're hired as an Epic analyst and you're sent to learn Epic. Of course, the exams are open notes, of course the exams are open notes, but the difficulty of projects is what gets a lot of people. So if you conquer if you're able to conquer the project, then you'll do well in the final exam. Okay. Another thing is that Epic teaches their software based on a common workflow that they think hospitals will use, right? Although each hospital has different laws and regulations around software, around how billing works, around how clinical staff can use the software. So each organization has a specific bill for their Epic software. So what does that mean? So once you start working with Epic at your organization, you will have to build around your organization and not what the foundation training is based on at Epic when you take your course there. Okay. Another thing is that it takes time to learn Epic. So once you're certified, does that mean that you will be, once you're certified, it doesn't mean that you'll be able to start working right away. You have to learn with smaller tasks, smaller tickets, which just get you comfortable to what items or records are. So once you're more comfortable with Epic, then you can start taking on bigger builds. But of course, that takes time. I want to say it might take someone new without any experience about 6 months to grasp your own module. The third reason is employee retention. Companies are scared that they will certify you and you will jump ship to another company, right? What do I mean by that? Once you are certified, lots of companies are going to reach out to you to hire you. And the reason why is because they don't have to put up with the upfront costs that your initial employer had to come up with to get you certified. So that means that if I'm hiring someone from a different company that's already certified, there is a $15,000 to $20,000 discount on you, right? So that's very attractive to employers that are looking for new analysts. So another thing is that once you are certified, you are not required to stay at an organization. You can leave anytime you want. There's no clauses saying that you can't leave. There's no clauses saying that you have to stay at an organization, work for a certain amount of years once you're certified. There are three things that I think it can help you out based on these three reasons why it's so hard to get Epic certified. First one is taking the upfront cost of employers on your own hand. Although I haven't had any, although I haven't seen any, although I don't have any personal experience with this, I have heard people paying for their own certifications. So whenever they interview, then they will make a deal with the employer that they will be paying for their own certification upon hire. It's something you can do, but I don't recommend since it can kind of look like you're using the organization just to get a certification. Another thing you can do is continue education. A lot of companies will reimburse you tuition if you stay with them for a certain amount of years. So if you are pursuing your education, then there is a higher likelihood that you will stay at the company just for those tuition benefits. In terms of steep learning curve, I will also recommend for you to do your proficiencies, which makes it easier for you to start working right away as soon as you're certified, since you'll have more knowledge of Epic beforehand. In terms of the employee retention problem, one thing that you can do to stand out is to stay at your current organization for more than 1 to 2 years, preferably 3 years. This can increase how trustworthy you look by staying with the company longer than what most people do. Another thing goes back to education. Companies are looking for people that value education, since that's pretty much what an analyst will do. They will just continue studying Epic pretty much their whole career. So they'll be up to date with Epic upgrades. They'll be up to date with the newest technology in healthcare, because you need to integrate these systems with Epic. Epic is the heart of hospitals and healthcare organizations. Not just Epic, but Cerner too. But we're talking about Epic here. So if you know Epic, if you really know Epic, then you will know how a hospital organization is ran. Those are a few tips on how I think you can stand out and make it easier for you to get Epic certified. If you stuck around till the end of the video, please give a like, and I hope you found value in this video. Continue making these videos to help you guys get one step closer to your Epic journey career. Thank you guys. Have a good day.